Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Ishmir Dungeon. I think the plan I'm going to be trying to do for this next little bit is I'm going to be going for a bunch of the achievements that require you to get a stupid amount of each status effect, right? It's collection one. Because these ones are a bit annoying because basically if you get fusion gifts, you're not going to be able to get these very easily. So it's just kind of run the status effects without the actual fusion gifts. So we're going to be doing bleed today. We're skipping burn for now, and I'll just, like, loop back around to it. But we'll try and do burn, like, downwards from there, I think. And we'll do some other stuff in the meantime. So I've got full Kurokumo blade lineage going on here. And we're, of course, going to be running the Kurokumo side of things, since that's the bleed one. We want the ones that let us roll. What's the one for you can get a bunch of... Yeah, this one. We want this one, because it's 2-3 impact refresh chance. We just want to get a lot of, like, the floor-specific bleed thingies. That's pretty good for us. More Shopio gifts is funny. I'll take that, sure. Bit of a random selection, but I think it'll work well. Because we want to also make sure we actually get to the Blade Lineage floor. Because I still haven't gotten a fair bit of the actual Blade Lineage floor gifts. Only one clear to start out with, that's perfectly fine. To be a little blunt. Alright. Well, it's kind of, oh yeah, we're still going normal. It's kind of just quantity over quality here. We can just go Nagging Hammer, grab, like, White Gossipium, that's fine. Yeah, since we don't want fusion gifts, we just want bleed stuff. I don't think there's any, like, floor-specific, like, floor 1 bleed thingies, so... This'll work out. Blunt, sure. We need 15 bleed gifts. We've already got Wound Declared. We'll get a bunch of other things here and there. Order, I think, is, like, pretty simple, right? Something like that. And you guys are in the back, but I'm not going to bother playing. It's normal, right? It's not going to be very hard. More so just about slowly chipping away at that 50 runs. Really, it's a shame it doesn't count stuff for, like, the entire season. If it counted stuff for the entire season, would I be at 50 already? No. Maybe? Just barely, actually? I think just barely, actually. Because I haven't been doing daily, like, the whole time, but I was doing daily for, like, a month or so I probably am, like, close. Right? I don't know. It's unfortunate it's not counting that. I don't know if I still don't know if it counts it for, like, the funny banner that shows that sort of thing. I haven't gotten it yet because that's from, like, level 40. That'll take a while. In time, though. Just gotta slowly chip away at it. Haven't run Kurokumo stuff too much yet, so I'm fine with that bad clash because we can just Unbreakable coin gaming thanks to getting high enough Lustres. Because it's 4 Lustres for everyone to get the Unbreakable thingy, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken. Because it's 3 rows to give it to the adjacent ones, and 4 Lustres to apply it to every other Kurokumo ally. Yeah, okay. Simple enough stuff. Yeah. Let's see, what floors have bleed stuff? If we go, like, Hell's Chicken, we can get, like, the 1 bleed needle. That's bleed. We go for, like, some, like, the other N-Corp floors. Because those, also have a couple unique things. Not too many, but, like, 1 each, right? There's a lot of floors we can get, just get a little bit of those. Going for the floor-specific ones is probably the best way to guarantee you can make sure it. Since it should be easy enough to get all the normal Bleedio gifts just over time, especially since we got the thing that gives us 1 free keyword refresh each shop. So we can just start each shop with a bleed refresh, just buy everything we get from that, and then make our moves from then. And we'll, of course, gamble on this sort of thing as much as we can, because that would be nice to trigger. Although it didn't trigger there, which is fine. Yeah, we also don't care about any other ego gift, so we can just fuse away everything else for more bleed. Should be pretty good. You can get the 4 Lustres immediately, that's nice. And it's adversaries too, so more damage. Yeah, even without the fusion gift stuff, we're going to be fine on bleed because Wound Declared exists, right? We won't get, like, the insane, like coin power benefits for the first deployed person, which is sad, because that's always funny to get. But, we'll still be doing very well overall. We'll be bleeding enemies to death. We'll still have, like, White Gossipium and stuff, so we'll be able to... And I guess Red Gossipium, too, since that's just a normal tier 4. But yeah. It's a little bit of different. It's kind of strange playing without focusing on fusion gifts, because I'm kind of like in my head like trying to min-max, like, oh, if we get like this gift here, this gift there, we can get like fusion gift by this floor, stuff like that, when not really applicable here. I'll take the cost from this. Because if you totally take a tour, you just get free 50 cost on top of 40. Close enough. It's like the same number. Alright, immediately, Yisung skill change, interesting. I know we need to upgrade Wound Cleared, but I'm kind of more concerned about getting all the bleed stuff. Hong Liu, we can give him a skill too, that's funny. We'll do it. It's not very good for us, but it's funny. And we can just sell this, and then... Is that enough for Wound Cleared? Not enough, we need 37 more, so we can also sell this one. Because this one does basically nothing. I think our only blunt skill is what, like, Gregor's skill 2, I think? You get a Wound Cleared to ++, not bad. Red and White Gossip Beams a floor clear reward, so we don't need to worry about getting that there. That's why I ignored it. I think you've got a blunt, yeah, but you've got blunt skill too. I think that's the only blunt on the entire Kurokumo team, though, yeah. There's not even any blunt on the Blade Lineage team, too. It's really just your skill 2 on, like, the entire, like, set of 2 teams. That is pretty funny. Alright. Keto time, though. These guys are weak to blunt, so it would have been nice to have blunt here, but, it doesn't matter. 4 less stress immediately, good stuff. But yeah, I went for the additional skill 2s for Hong Lu, even though the fact that his skill 2 is really bad, with, like, with bleed stuff going on, because if the target has bleed count, like, then he's not going to be able to get the additional coins. Oh, Unbreakable Coin Gaming. That Unbreakable Coin Cleave, let's go. I mean, it's staggered, so I guess, yeah, let's go is an apt thing to say. We sure did go. If we get enough floor specific, I haven't done the math, so I'm not exactly sure how many bleed gifts there are. I know that it's one of the ones that definitely has a lot of like floor specific thingies, because you can get like the Kurokumo stuff obviously, but you can also get like the N-Corp stuff, and in hard mode you can get the Blood Fiend stuff. A lot of random bleed gifts. Oh, gamble. Vestige. We got a dupe tier 2. That's fine. We got Gossipium here, though, so that's nice. And yeah, if we go to this floor, we can get Naglin Hammer Scriptures. Now, the smart thing to do would be to go for Faith, because, like, Faith is good, and we could probably, like, fuse that away. But I'll take the Naglin Hammer Scriptures, because that is a Bleed Eco gift. And we're gonna try and go as overboard on the bleed as we can, I think. Doesn't that sound delightful? Didn't even need to use my insane amount of rerolls for that. Not that it's usually too necessary, right? I just like having a bunch of floor rerolls because you can just roll for tier 4s and stuff, which can feel fun. Oh yeah, I did hear about how apparently for the Virgilius like announcer lines, it's a different conditional for each sinner. Now I haven't like looked into it too much. I just saw a comment on the last video from someone saying like it's various things. Like for Faust, she needs to like break apart, and like Merso hits something like super effectively, and like Rodion needs like a buff. So it's a bunch of weird stuff like that. It's based on like what the sinner is, and which is interesting. Maybe I'll be able to find some more stuff like that here or there. Okay. He didn't have a Heathcliff line there, so it's probably not hitting someone with a not very effective physical damage attack for Heathcliff, which makes sense. I do know announcer lines like tend to work like that sometimes, right? I think they only have those types of lines for skill 3s normally, so I assume that's the case there. I don't know. Those enemies died pretty quickly. That's what the Wound Cleared does for you, though, right? The Wound Cleared plus the White Gossipium, so they're just going to keep on bleeding to death. It adds up. Oh, we could Lust Res first turn. We're actually not getting, like, more Lust skills next turn, so we might as well. No Abs Res, but that's fine. We still get the passive to trigger. Hmm. There's a lot of stuff going on here. That's for sure. Yeah. If we do end up seeing the actual N-Corp gift in the shop, we can just skip it anyways, because we're going to be getting for floor clear reward. I don't think any of the other floor clear rewards were particularly noteworthy, so not anything to worry about. We will do, like, the bleed keyword refresh, so I might see it there. Oh, there we go. There's the Ryoshu one. I've got no clue what she did there, but... What was she skill 2ing? Doesn't need a center. There's something you can do in your cross module. What did Ryoshu do to trigger that, I wonder? It was with a skill 2. Something random, I'm sure. Rags? Okay, interesting. Cool. Lithograph dupe. Riveting. Vestige is a vestige, we can fuse it away. It's only a tier 1, so it's like not good. Also, that's dogs, I think. Oh, Ishmael skill change. How nice. Blood red main. This is actually fairly, like, solid for us. You know what? I'll take it. And then we'll do the bleed refresh and we'll sell stuff if need be. Grammar and Stigma Larka. Yeah, I want those. But yeah, like, we don't need the vestiges. And we definitely do not need regs. So we'll sell that. We'll grab both these. And we'll probably just leave it at that for now, yeah. Got a bit of bleed already, right? Let's take a look. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, and we'll get another one for floor clear. So that's solid. It's only floor 2 as well, so we're on a good pace, I think. I don't really know what the good pace is in a situation like this, but this is probably a good pace. Alright, this is not a normal encounter. Focus encounter time. Lustrous time as well. Isn't that just delightful? Oh, and we also have Ishmael's skill 2, which is pretty nice, that's for sure, with the full Kurokumo team. I guess not if it misses the first coin, but you know. You know, yeah. I don't need to finish that sentence. You just know. I know you know. Because I scream for ice cream. Okay, they're both looking pretty dead. That's nice. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be doing much of anything. To be blunt. Bleed to death. Nice. This one should also bleed to death. Oh, you don't bleed it. You have 1 HP. Okay, well, Gregor kills you with his skill 1. That's sad. Dying to a Kurokumo Gregor skill 1. There's definitely worse ways to go out, but I mean, that's still pretty bad as far as bad ways to go out goes. Catalog, more reward cards. Oh, that's actually potentially good. More chances to roll for the bleed ones. Oh, we can go on confronting. I mean, we might as well. It's been a while since I've done Chromer. Yeah, I'll have to mute it for that, but that's fine. That's alright. We can just sit in silence. Or I get funny music, but like... You know, let's see. Okay, and this is where reinforcements start to show up. No? Why is it it's switching between two. It's a reinforcement fight, but it's only 6 enemies, so there's not actually going to be reinforcements. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. What did you do? Okay, you skill 3 that time. Did she kill? I wasn't even, like, paying attention. I wasn't expecting anything to come from it. So we've gotten Ryoshu's to trigger twice. Oh. Oh yeah, so I think Rodion, because she's got the buffs. She's got buffs, so the funny Rodion line shows up here. Thanks to the, buffs we're getting from the main. Yeah, that's a cool way to go about doing it. I mean, I'm probably just gonna run like solo Virtuous Announcer for at least like a month or so. Because, I mean, unless we get something... Like, we're probably not getting another announcer until next season, right? I think, like... There's, like... I don't think we're getting another Wallop this season, honestly. We'll probably get Wallop, like, early next season, maybe. I don't know. It's either Wallop or next season, depending on which comes first, right? Oh, that's a tier 3. I'll just take it. No checks or anything, it's just free. Okay, this one is an actual elite encounter. So this one is going to have reinforcements guaranteed. No way it doesn't. Yeah, 10, okay. It would have been really... You know it would have been so funny if it was still, like, no reinforcements, but I was almost certain of it. Even Floor 2, like, Floor 2 elite encounters often have reinforcements. Okay, we can get Lust Res here. Yeah, cool. Good turn for it. Whoops. Good enough turn for it. We're doubling up the skill 3s with Ishmael, which is funny. Makes sense because we did get her that skill change last floor. So she's got a fair bit of Inkovers, and yeah. Didn't trigger the funny dialogue. I think some of them are negative like from the ones I've all listed are all like positive like conditions, but like I think some of them show up in negatives. I assume Dawn's is like shows up when like Dawn like does like goes for like a bad attack or something or gets staggered or something because I remember like reading I read all the lines already, so I know what all of them are. It was a few weeks ago, I guess, so I don't remember them too well. Ryoshu again, cool. I think Dawn's was like negative. It was like, sigh, what has Sinner number 3 done this time? So it's probably when Dawn, like, gets staggered or something. I don't know, though. Very cool gimmick. Back to the Kurokumo. I haven't really thought about using Heathcliff Clashable Counter whatsoever. I know the main gimmick about it is ideally use it the turn after you skill 3, so I guess the next turn we could use it, but I don't think it's necessary here. It's just something that, you can keep in mind as an option. Yeah, the enemies are all just dead, so doesn't really matter. Cool. On to the, I guess, event and then shop, I think. Yeah. Oh, third lithograph. Gamble? No dice. We had the gamble once this run, but that was, we just got a vestige instead of something we actually wanted, so it wasn't great. I guess taking 2 from you is not bad, because I guess your other, you have a tier 1 and a tier 3 Tremor gift, so probably would have been nice to fight you just to get that going. Oh well. Do not need to notice skill change, that's for sure. Bleed refresh. When we get Smoke and Wires, we can get Plushie. That's not bad. Free refresh? Bloody Gadget, despite its name, no bleed. A little bit deceitful in that sense. There's Bloody Gadget again. Oh, there's Rusted Cutting Knife. Okay, can we sell 240 worth? Probably. Oh yeah, first thing sells for more. That was probably the worst thing to sell first. This isn't quite enough, so we can also sell Nixie Divergence. And a Bite Cutting Knife. Because we're getting the actual floor-specific one for clearing the floor. Funny we're getting all the stuff for the N-Corp when we're not even running any N-Corp stuff. Yeah, currently are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we'll get 12 from clearing the floor. Yeah, we're very set. We could probably get away with doing some fusing and still end up having enough VU gifts to trigger the conditional, but I want to do a fusion gift less run. Is a... What? Huh, there's something weird going on. I'm not sure if it's actually bugged, but according to OBS, it's frozen on Fire Fist Gregor. I'm not sure if that's actually happening, but I'm going to try restarting OBS and make sure that is not actually happening? Okay, I've got no clue what OBS's issue is because the footage was fine, and in case you can't tell, I wanted first phase of Chroma, but that didn't record. But I'm gonna assume everything's fine. Let's get the funny music playing though. There we go. Now that's class. Yeah, we just hit her with a bunch of stuff and she died. We don't have any lust skills now though, so we can't like get that going, which is fine. Favored, can you do? Okay, you can do that. Cool. And everyone else should go for the maw. It's the usual start. We can get Pride Res this turn, sure. Don't think we like get any particular benefits from that. I mean, I think we get the Elmer support passive, which probably does something. No clue what the. Oh, we're inflicting nails on her. That's hype. Cloud Cutter barely wins these, and it's against a part that doesn't have any bleed yet, though. So it staggers left arm immediately. Is that the one that was doubling up? It might have been. No, he's usually Innocent Letters one. I don't think so. I think the right arm is the one that's doubling up. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's usually the one that's going for the 4-coiner. Maw gets staggered. God. She really is such a pushover just because she has barely any HP, right? Like, we did not have great skills that turn, and she's already kind of fairly cooked. I'd say, which part is the most bleed? Left arm has a lot, Maw has a lot. Okay. Oh, the Maw's attacking a bunch. Oh. Well then, it also doesn't matter if we, like, died because, like, this is Mirror Dungeon 5. Like, none of your actions end up mattering because, like, everyone will be fine no matter what. As soon as the next floor starts, so you can just kind of throw when you're chilling. Oh, we won those, actually. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even notice if it was dominating or not. I was just kind of committing to the bit. Not gonna lie. NGL, as they say. Well, down goes Cromer. We can stop the funny music now. Random bleed, sure. Is there even anything good we can get at this point from random bleed? I don't know. But yeah, there's Squalidity. We could get that fusion going if we had a need for it. Is it a bleed? I don't think it's bleed, right? It's like typeless. The one that like affects bleed, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, because Crystalline Blood typeless, okay. Full stop by a bullet. I don't think that's got any bleed, but I don't have all the stuff for this floor yet, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, we might as well. And then we'll finish things off with the Blade Lineage floor. That seems like a solid enough play. Actually, is this floor annoying? Oh, I think it is. Oh yeah, because this one's like 30 enemies or something, isn't it? I didn't think that through at all. Oh well. We can survive, I'm sure. Yeah, my OBS is still displaying everything as being frozen. I'm on a bit of a weird setup right now, so I assume that's the cause for all the antics, but that's okay. Okay, we lose those. Hype. Why does their Vapor get a bunch of coins? That's not what Vapor do. Frauds. Not my Vapor. Okay, well, Honolulu took a lot of damage for his failure. I mean, deserved, right? If he didn't want to, like, get brutally mauled, he shouldn't have failed. That's a lesson to live by in life. Rodion praise, how quaint. I hope we can just get all the floor stuff I don't have yet, because we need, like, what, the contract and then one other thing that I've already forgotten. Is it the gun? Am I missing the one that's just straight up a gun as well? I think so, something like that. Okay, we'll try and get those done. Yeah, I think this is my second time ever going to this floor, because when the actual event was going on for this, I was sick, and that was when I was kind of on my Mirror Dungeon burnout, so didn't encounter too many of the funnies. Let's see what we can encounter. Is the contract keywordless Pierce? Is this gonna be for contract? I don't know. Storm Cloud. Dark Flame Smoking Pipe. No, this is a Smoking Pipe. I've already had this one. Number 1 to play with any gains 2 attack for 1 for every turn. Pride Pierce skills. And target is coronation 4 ways. Okay. Not particularly nice. Okay. CQB, that's how you get the CQC manual. Art of War, I'm pretty sure if you succeed this one, you get nothing, right? So I think you need to throw it. Okay, luckily we are throwing it here. But I feel like I did this event. I got this one last time, and I Swift Command, yeah, and I passed the check, and I got nothing for it. So I assumed it was a failure thing you needed to do, and it sure was. Cool, I guess. It's interesting how it like displays it with like the Abno symbol on like the map node when it's not even a focused encounter. Just something I don't noticed right now. Bit weird, but it's pretty nothing. This is like the ultimate random grunt floor. Like there's a couple like notable random grunt floors, but this one's the ultimate one because I'm pretty sure the boss is just. Is it 36? It's a lot of random grunts, isn't it? I don't remember how many. I remember it being like an overwhelming amount for what it was. Was it more or less than like the Gnome Hard floor though? Because Gnome Hard floor was 30 reduced to 24 after the event ended, I think. And obviously like Railway 3 is like 30 mermaids. That's some more like just random grunt spam. Okay, and you exploded thanks to moths, actually. That's funny. We love those moths. Just kind of an iconic ego gift. It's not, like, super insane or anything, but, it's one of those ego gifts I always remember from its heydays in Mirror Dungeon 1 when it was bugged to be really funny. Oh, Rest, we didn't have that yet. Oh, is that 15? Or is that 14? We might be there? I'm trying to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, only 13. Okay. We're still 2 ways. That's fine. Let's see if we can get some of the ones I'm missing here. Let's keyword refresh poise for the bit. Nothing I wanted. Beggar skill change, that's a pass. Heathcliff skill change, that's actually not bad. I'll grab another skill 3 on you. CC manual, I have that already. Equalizer, I don't have this one. Target has low pierce, or has lower pierces. Okay, so it's like Red Tassel, but for pierce. Okay, that's simple enough. Okay, so we're only missing contract now, I think, which I'll get in the future. I'm sure I'll come back to this floor. It doesn't matter too much for this run. I just figured I should work on that a little bit. I'm only missing like 15 Yugas right now, and most of them are hard exclusive things, so I might as well work on the ones that are normal exclusive. The only normal ones, or not normal exclusive, but the ones you can actually get normal. The only Yugas I'm missing that you can physically get normal are the ones from this floor, and some of the ones from the Blade Lineage Hard floor. And by that I mean most of the ones. I haven't gotten either of those fusions. I also still haven't gotten the fusion for the checkup event. I've gotten all the other Yugas for the checkup event, but not the fusion. And I know for that one you need, like, what, the card in the backpack? Yeah, it's 40 enemies. I remembered it being a lot. Yeah, that checks out. Well, time to, just kind of go on autopilot. Okay. Yeah, it's just it makes sense since there's no boss for this event that they just do a bunch of filler. But yeah. Results in just kind of a lot of nothing going on here. We just need to get 2 bleed gifts next floor and we're gonna be set, so not too concerned. We haven't gotten either of the tier 4s, we could probably fuse for those. we'll probably get some of the Kurokumo stuff from next floor, because we're gonna roll for Kurokumo floor. It's only 10 enemies killed. It feels like I've been here for like years. It's just been 1 minute, but that's just how this fight feels. Okay. Lustrez. Love my Unbreakables. Are these guys gonna, like, beat us in clashes at all? Probably not, to be, blunt with you. But you never know. I guess I'm recording this before we see the, I'm recording this the night before I'm posting it, so I haven't seen the little teaser video thingy for, the sweeper event yet. I wonder if they'll make, like, the Ryoshu smoke or something, though. Would be funny, but, like, I'm still in the smoke copium, and I will be there until the day I die, perhaps. Who knows? I think I got 2 heads and -40, god. Yeah, she'll probably be Rupture, though. I guess you might not even be able to tell, obviously, from the teaser video alone. I guess it might be obvious, depending on what it is. If it's not obvious, it's probably just Rupture, then. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we'll probably get, like, 1 or 2 Season 0 banners after, the event. At least 1 guaranteed, because they'd never... Because the events always run on for 4 weeks. Kind of 5-ish, in a sense, because of the fact it's usually 4, and then the week where you can claim rewards and stuff. So there's probably going to be, like, 2 Season 0 banners in there. Maybe, like, a Season 0 into Wulp or something. I don't know, Wulp into Season 0. It's been almost 3 months since last Wulp, I guess, but... They've usually been kind of leaning closer to 4 months for each one. It's still, like, 3 to 4-ish, but I don't know. I guess they'd probably want to do it beforehand, otherwise they'll have to wait, like, another, like, month, and it'll be kind of like a 4 or 5-ish month gap between Wulps, so... Maybe they'll do, like, event into Wulp, into Season 0 banner, into next season, right? Something like that. That I could check out. That's my current, like, prediction, I guess. Something along those lines. Which would mean we're roughly, like, what, a month and a half away from next season? If so, like, start of May? If it does end up being like that, that does, like, solidify the fact that we're going at a rate of less than 2 seasons a year. Because of the fact, like, this month, like, because March 27th was when, March 27th of last year is when we got Kanto 6, Part 1. I do believe. I know that because it was, like, just a funny shelter day, which is also, conveniently one of my friend's birthdays. So I think it was, like, on that day. But either way, it's looking like that's going to end up being the case, which is fine. They're still getting into the swing of things, I guess. I don't know. The game's been out for like 2 years, and they're still getting into the swing of things, but that's how it goes. Them's the breaks. The main chapters go hard, and it's worth the wait. It doesn't need to be particularly fast. They just, I mean, they mentioned something recently, and, like, about how they've gotten, like, another team to help out with, like, some content stuff. Maybe, like, focus on side content. Main team focused on, like, the main cantos and, like, some of the mid-chapter stuff, and then they've got the side team to deal with some of the other random stuff in the middle. I don't know. Oh, we were getting Equalizer here. I didn't notice that. We'll take another one, I guess. Fusion fodder. Nope. Nope. There we go. You're supposed to claim their bones. You can only get the Kurokumo stuff from the hard version, eh? I forgot about that, huh? Oh well. We can still get, like, the other sword. Because we can get... Yeah, well, this is one Bleedio gift if nothing else, right? And we should be able to get this guaranteed. How well does Ishmael deal with this? Very well. So we're at 14 bleed gifts now. And if we do get the actual, like, fusion gift for that, then we'll... If you make, sublimity, like, if you make the normal Kurokumo sword, sublimity, I think it's sublimity, um, then you're taking one bleed gift and one slash gift and turning it into a bleed gift, so it's not like a net loss of bleed. So, like, that's fine. Funny seeing these guys are weak to Pierce, thanks to the gimmicks. It's not the worst thing in the world, because we do have Pierce, because, Ryosho exists. She's Mono Pierce. Definitely interesting you gift that equalizer. A lot of funny stuff you can get with that going. It isn't, like, weakness analyze is such an interesting, like, gimmick to lean into that they just didn't lean into, because 7 association is one of the many associations that's just kind of in, like, a state of limbo. Not the worst off, of course, because obviously She association has not gotten any since launch still. And will eventually, but I think chances are we're going to end up getting a different branch of She before we get more She South stuff. And we're probably not getting She South stuff until, like, the... Not next Walp, but the Walp after that with Eugen, probably, at this rate. I'm almost certain next Ruin of Walp is going to be Eugen. It's hard to imagine it being anything else unless they actually, like, went for something weird. Which I don't think they will. I don't know. But that'll be next Ruin of Walp. We have a Lobcorp Walp coming before that one, which is going to be something random. Who knows what it is going to be exactly. Maybe they will lean into the April Fool's bit. Like, it would line up pretty well, right? Like, if it does end up being... Because, let's see. Yeah, if, because the 19th is when we are getting, 19th, of course, is when we're going to be getting the next mid-chapter. The sweeper event. Oh, that's... I didn't forget about you being here. That's fine. I don't care. But that would mean that the next update falls on, like, April 2nd, April 3rd-ish, depending on the time zone. Which would be perfect for, like, April Fool's Walp, Bald is Awesome, Merso 3-star. Maybe even a 1-star if they really want to lean into it. I don't know if they would actually go for that, but god, would it be so funny. Maybe they'll do, like, an actual Vault, but also, like, have, like, a Bald is Awesome 1-star or something. I could see a bit like that. That could be funny. We haven't gotten any non-deep base, like, 1-stars, though, so I don't know if they actually would. But, you never know. Dunking you gift turn. Doesn't really matter too much. Well, we're gonna be set, right? I'll probably get a little bit more bleed stuff just to make sure that, like, some jank doesn't happen and one of them doesn't count or something weird like that. Probably won't happen, but, you know, this is PM we're talking about. So it probably would happen, but we'll just make sure we don't give it the chance for that to happen. Get more overkill and bleed. We've got a bunch of filler stuff. We can just fuse both bleed tier 4s, I think, with what we have. Probably. Probably. Solid, probably. Also, like, thinking about it a little more, we should have done Kurokumo. We probably should have done Blood Fiends. Since you need them for an achievement too. And we could have just saved Kurokumo for, like, the backbone when we do Poise for the blade thing. It doesn't matter, we need to do 50 runs. We'll get everything off the board. That's if we're, like, min-maxing, like, achievements, and that doesn't matter because you've got so much time that you do not need min-max to get everything. 50 runs is quite a bit. Definitely doable, though, especially because we've got, like, at least 2 months to do it. Because keep in mind, like, it doesn't end when the next season starts, it ends when the next Mirror Dungeon releases, which is usually like a month and a half or like 2 months or so into the new season, right? Something along those lines. So we've got plenty of time. Just gotta grind it out. And who knows, maybe they'll make some changes. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, knowing how PM tends to do their bits, if they added, like, a little bit of leniency. Like, they add some more missions without increasing the max cap or something, just so you don't need to do everything. But I don't know. And it's just you left? Okay, that's fine. We'll see. Cool. Alright. Victory, and now time to finish off the funnies. Nothing good there. Keyword refresh bleed first off. Oh, there's just one of the bleed tier 4s I was looking for, just kind of like that. Okay. Well, while we're here, what do we have for filler? I mean, you're nice, but, like, not actually that useful. You don't do anything for us, really. You can throw in a tier 2 as well. You don't matter. This should be Gossipium. Yep, cool. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see, is there any other random bleed things we missed out on, I wonder? Oh, we don't have all the tier 1s, actually. Oh, we didn't have muzzle. Oh yeah, because I wasn't going for fusion gifts, I didn't even, like, factor that. Is that all the tier 1s? It is, okay. You can tell because, it says random there instead of showing bleed. Yeah, it says random instead of showing bleed for anything like this. So we've gotten every bleed ego gift, every bleed normal ego gift. And that even wasn't enough, right? We needed to get, like, every normal bleed ego gift without floor stuff wouldn't have been enough because, like, this is floor specific, this is floor specific, this is floor specific. That would have, like, ended up being, like, what? We're at 17 now, so that would end up being 14. So yeah, you need at least one floor specific bleed thing, which is pretty funny. Good to know, though. I hadn't done, like, the math to see how much normal stuff there was. We're looking good, though. Now time to just bleed Kim to death. Should be pretty doable. He's fairly bleedable. If we want to be funny, we could also pop this. It's not, like, necessary or anything, but, like, it works. It's nice. We can't clash everything, so that's really mean. It's very mean. Quite mean. Very quite mean. But you give it draw the sword, so you don't get that. Yeah, I think that's the play. That's only a favorite if we do this. That's also a favorite. Okay. Maybe we let you get hit by this then. I don't really... I'll take the favored. I'll just gamble. Gamble with my life, you know? Unbreakable coins. Well, that's fine. We still get some hits on you, so we get our bleed stackage going. You've got a lot of count already, thanks to the, you know, the powers of aiming. Forgot he does that. Yeah, I haven't used Kurokumo a lot, so, like, I saw him do that, like, follow attack, and I was so confused for a second, but no, that's just part of his gimmick. Ink over. You're bleeding a little bit, buddy. Do we stagger you with this? We probably do, right, because you're slash weak? Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Thunder Cleave. We could Clashable counter next turn. I mean, I guess we might as well, if we don't have another skill 3 on you. And you're unstaggered. You don't have another skill 3 on you? Okay, cool. And we actually have good speed this time around, so we just clash everything and we win. And then you just do that just to get that out of the way. Yeah, we don't even get the opportunity to use the power counter, unfortunately. Maybe one day. But that's fine. Inko for kills, and we're chilling. Because this pops bleed multiple times, just really making sure that you die. Nice. Victory! Alright, cool. We killed Kim. We didn't get any of the funny, Kurokumo stuff, because that's hard exclusive. We could have gotten, like, Sublimity still, but, I wasn't too concerned. We had everything we needed, right? Claim the rewards, yeah. You still get achievements if you don't claim rewards? I assume so. But, I'm not willing to give up the free boxes in order to test that. I don't think I claimed my... Oh, I didn't claim my dailies. Okay. Well, we're doing that now. More boxes. Yahoo! You know, I'm in desperate need of boxes, you know. I've only got a pitiful, like, a little over 1,000. That is low for my standards, honestly, but I mean, I also have barely been mirror dungeoning the past few months. And I've missed, like, a solid amount of hards, too. Like, I probably missed, like, 4 or 5 hards. You know, we've still got the 4,000 thread. We're very much chilling. Wait, let's take a look at the achievements we got. So let's see, we got 99 bleed potency. Yeah, that one's pretty easy. 10 or more you gifts. Okay. That one's easy enough. Bleed, Blade Lineage, Kurokumo, and finally, we get the one for getting 15 bleed gifts. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll just try working away at those this week, probably. Since this requires you to play a little bit abnormally, not going for fusion gifts and the like. Oh, that's just a straight up deck extraction. That's nice. Yeah, there's some good rewards in this. Decent chunk of deck extractions. Oh, those are just normal extractions. Well, we get a deck extraction 3-star guarantee there. Really, like, the main thing is you really just want to get to 30. Anything beyond that's just kind of, if you can, right? Like, as cool as it is to get some of this sort of stuff, the most important thing is just getting all the nice pulls. And 30, it's pretty doable, even if you don't do too much mirror dungeoning. You have to go out of your way for a fair bit of these, but, you know, it's, motivation to do more mirror dungeon. I think it's cool. If Mirror Dungeon 5 was only 4 floors instead of 5 floors, I probably would be grinding that so hard. But, you know, that one additional floor just makes it feel like so much more of a drag. That's my reasoning, at least. What I'd give as my reasoning, I should say. But yeah, we're in pretty well, I'd say. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!